Hello again, YouTube. This is Stony Son, reporting in just after my first week in China. I'm still training to lead a classroom of kids through English speaking training, and so far so good. I'm really liking the job. I'm really liking the kids. They're just really fun. Most of the teaching I'm doing involves playing games. Just really fun. And I've already pretty much adapted to the area. It doesn't take long for me, I think, because, I have kind of a history of traveling all over, and, I think I developed a sense of adapting quickly to my environment. But really loving it here. This here is the view from my apartment that the school set me up with. They pay more than half of my rent each month. Plus, and the only part I have to pay for on my own is the utilities, which are very cheap here. I have to put a deposit down on Wi-Fi, which is way less than what it is in the States, and pay that monthly. But otherwise, almost everything else is taken care of. And everything's so cheap here, that's the best part. And so, once I start getting paid monthly, I can start saving back quite a bit of money that I wouldn't have been able to in the States by a long shot. So anyway, almost all of the anxiety I had during my last video and, before this week's end, basically, is just kind of gone. Like, I'm already, like I said, I'm already adapted, and I've already got things well in hand, and, I think I'm going to be really, really good here. And really enjoy it, I think. So far, so good. They have a mall, a lot of shopping nearby. Thing is, I expected things to be a lot different than they are. But when I get out into the open public, and once I've adapted, it's really not that much different from the U.S., from a lot of places I've been in the U.S., especially rural cities like Tulsa, Oklahoma, or even, big cities like Dallas, Texas, not too different. The driving is quite a bit different. I'm amazed by how infrequent you see wrecks happen. You get out and you look at how they drive here, and how nobody really pays a lot of attention to traffic laws like they do in the U.S. But yet, I have yet to see a wreck, and I've been walking, by a roadside all week, for hours, nothing. But the way they drive and the way, you'd really just have to see it. I might get a video of it one of these days soon, but yeah, I never see anybody hit anybody. It amazes me. It's almost like they're really, really great drivers, or really, really great bad drivers. I don't know how else to explain it, but they seem to know what's going on. I don't. And so, I'm still afraid to get out there and start driving, lest I'll be the one causing an accident, basically. But anyway, it's just fascinating to me. And so I'm going to end this video here. I'll let you know more details as I get into teaching. My school is really, really nice, and we're even going to be moving to an even nicer location within about a couple of months. The original person who recruited me was Lee, and he was the administrator of the school, And I guess some stuff happened. I don't quite understand. A lot of people are pretty tight-lipped about it. But I had been talking to him for like 5 months prior to coming here, and all of a sudden we have a new administrator and he's gone. And so she's taking care of everything for me. And the other foreign teachers seem to think that she's better and definitely more on top of things. I guess they didn't like Lee too well. The most I could get out of them was he liked to micromanage. He liked to dictate what happens in the classrooms, whereas the foreign teachers felt like they knew better how their classes went. But, you know, I can't really take a side. I wasn't there personally. Coco, which is the current administrator, seems to be really all right. Way young. And that's what I have to get used to, is I'm probably the oldest person there. And the person who's administrating me is like maybe 10 years younger. So that's kind of has a bit of getting used to. But anyway, really enjoy it. Really enjoy my time here so far. Just training to actually teach a class, which I will be doing Friday for the first time. And it won't actually be teaching the kids at the school, which are those classes are, you know, maybe 10 kids maximum. But I'll actually be going and representing Shane English School at the local public school, which could be a classroom full of 30 to 60 kids. So that's a bit nerve-wracking. You know, I was prepared for small classes, and now I've got to, you know, from Wednesday to Friday to decide how to address a 60-kid class. And not only that, our classes are made for playing and, you know, open floors and a whiteboard. And I don't know what this public school has. And but I do know that they have seats filling up a classroom, and they're all facing forward. Not a lot of room to get the desks out of the way and play games. So it'll be mostly presenting and playing games on the board. Hopefully they have a board. As long as they at least have that, I can work with it. But yeah, other than that, the course material is going to be basically what we teach at the Shane School, regardless. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm mostly doing this to record my, you know, kind of keep a diary of what I'm doing here, of my adventures, and you know, partly for my mental well-being, and partly for informational purposes, you know, for you know, first-time teachers out there, which is exactly what I am, a first-time teacher. And so I hope you found this informational and accurate. But anyway, I'll put up another video after I've taught my first class and let you know how it went. Thank you. Talk to you soon.